friends, it's Nancy. Got another flip through for you. You're probably wondering, Nancy, where are these journals coming from? So these are journals I started quite a while ago but never finished, and it was time. So this one, let me grab my ruler. Where is my ruler? This one is about just shy 5.5 by nearly 8, and the title of the book is Dailyaide. So this was a diary appointment book sort of thing, and I've got it fastened shut here with some vintage seam binding. And I've added some pieces of lace to make a little collage on it. And there's also some crochet lace on some of the page edges. So I think it's 4 signatures. And let's just go through it together, okay? So here I have a library pocket that came from a book, and inside I have got a tag that I made using security envelopes, and this is a little fussy cut. It's called utility bank pins. I have no idea what utility bank pins are, but I have a huge problem with vintage office supplies. I have a box full of old like letter openers and staplers, and I have a box of pen nibs. I love old stationery. I love stationery. I always loved the first day of school because you got to use new stationery. I guess that's why I like junk journals so much. And this is an index card. So I think this would have been for a salesman who sold stationery, because it gives the person, the firm you would call, you would talk to their purchasing agent and ask them, do you use these things? And, you know, like some of these things I don't even know where they are. Like, what the heck is a hectowriter? I'll have to Google that later. But typewriter ribbons, that sort of thing. So I thought this was perfect for this journal, and that can be used for a little bit of journaling. This is a tag. It has space on the back for journaling as well, so we'll just tuck that in there. Here I have a teeny tiny little gold paper clip, and it's holding this this is a page from a check register. And it was old. It was so old it was rusty. But I have attached to it a glassine envelope, and this is an advertisement for Stafford's ink. And this is a memo sheet from a Canadian Buffalo blower and forge company. Who knows? I got that at an antique store, actually. So just sort of shove that in there. So this can just, I had it paper clipped to the edge of this page. This is actually a flip out. So this is vintage composition book paper that is tea dyed, and I've done some stenciling. I reinforced the fold by taking some strips of paper and gluing them and sewing them, just for a little, you know, added attraction. But that, I mean, we're one page in and we've already got lots of journaling space. This is a page from a booklet about Canadian stamps. This is from a little notebook. This is from a stamp album. Writing paper. It's a book about birds, a field guide about birds. A page from a calligraphy book. Now here, this is actually a genuine old paper clip. Wonder if I've got the box here somewhere. Yeah, here's the box. So this is, I love the color of these. Number 3 paper clips. And I've got this attached to an envelope. Inside the envelope, I've made this little, I guess you could call it like a notebook or a memo pad. So I've got some old receipts, and I've got it attached to this piece of tea-dyed report, not a ledger book, but a report book. So I've just tucked those in there. Left this part hanging out because I thought it was cute. And this is a postcard, and the date is 1898. So it's actually a note to, I'm going to just read it. Dear sir, I received the word you sent down on the last of the week. I now write to let you know I cannot accept the offer as I have a place at home on the farm, and as the work has come on so early I cannot get off. If I had known earlier, I could have accepted the offer. If you can let me have the offer again this next winter, I would be glad of the opportunity and chance to get at the trade again. George A. Rudd and Company. So this is Queen Victoria here. So that's, you know, genuine piece of ephemera. And I've just got it clipped here with this old paper clip. Here I put a piece of old fabric and some crocheted lace. Made this little collage here, so it's some stamps, and I've layered it on some tea-dyed security envelope. This is kind of an interesting little thing. So it's an envelope, but you open it up and it's all pictures from a steamship, I guess. I guess it's a steamship, the Empress of England. But on the back is the letter side, so you could write a letter and then put a stamp on it and mail it to somebody. So I thought that was really fun. And I'm just gonna, and it also is clipped with an old paper clip. This is an old letter. It's postmarked 1926, but inside is a little notebook that I made from, this is the cover of an old notebook, and I made this little booklet using some tea-dyed pieces of paper. And I put, this label was cut out of a vintage encyclopedia, I believe. And this does have a spot here at the back that you can tuck things in, and I've reinforced it with some card so that, you know, it can go in easily. But you do have to be careful of the front part of the card, or the envelope, I mean, because it does have some age and wear. Why is this stuck? Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna have to put some collage there, I guess. Sorry about that, folks. I certainly won't leave it like that. This is a little tag pocket that I made using some music paper, and I've put in these 2 tags that I made using just some collage of a security envelope and some envelopes, old envelopes, and labels and stamps and stuff. This is also open, so something can get popped in there. This is a envelope from 1920, I think, and it's tiny. It only had in it was a little like a business card, and but it was open from the bottom, not from the top. So I opened it right open, glued in some vintage, or sorry, well, yeah, it probably was vintage, some tea-dyed reporting paper, and just glued it to the front of this envelope. It has some couple of stamps there, old King Edward, I guess. And inside, I have this old photo of a gentleman, and it was on really thick card, so I sort of separated the layers of card and finished the back with this piece of tea-dyed reporting paper and stitched around it. He was a little bit short for this envelope, so I added this gold skeleton clip at the top so that you can easily pull him out. There's some wise owls. That flips out. This is the cover of an invoice book from the 1920s. So that flips up, and you would have kept track of your receipts on here. And also I have a tea-dyed guest check, and I've glued them back to back so that both sides can be written on, and I've made a little pocket with the tear off receipt part. So I just got that slipped under there. Some more old fabric with a little bit of crocheted lace. This is from a budgeting book, and it was coil bound, like that plastic coil stuff. So I took it apart, and here's a nice envelope that you can tuck some treasures in. Has a little note here, $25 deposit receipt. Spelt receipt wrong, but that's okay. I'm being a real grammar Nazi here today. Here's a page from a book with some Asian writing. Another vintage airmail envelope, and inside I have some receipts from a bank from 1935. There's two of them there. That's weird. Interest on overdraft. Okay. This one says U.S. silver, 21 cents. This one's 1937. Anyway, I thought this was neat because it's stamped with the paid stamp. This is a little envelope. I don't know where I got this. It's not old. Maybe I got it in Happy Mail. I'm not sure. But I just pasted it on the side there and added this little little tag with these Swedish stamps. So that tucks back in there. This folds out. Another piece of crocheted lace and some old fabric. This is an inside-out security envelope. I made this envelope, and you can see right through it because the window is folded in half. And I just tucked this tag inside, and it has a little pen nib on there, so it flips in and out. Oh, I had a receipt in there. I will have to find that receipt. This is a index card. Has the letter N on it. And I've just used some vintage ledger pieces and papers and made this little tuck spot. And that is Dailyaide. If you're seeing this video, I have listed this on my Etsy. It's available for sale. If you're interested, go over and take a look at my Etsy. But while we're chatting, I want you to know that I have decided to put together some ephemera packs of things that I have made with the postal office correspondence theme, because I made so many pieces. I got a little crazy. So like I still have a lot of these tags. I've got a lot of the little envelopes that I made out of security envelopes. I got lots of stuff yet that has to go. So I will also be posting those. So I haven't got them together yet, but take a look at my Etsy to see what I have listed. And that's it for now. You might be able to surmise that I'm going through my collections of ephemera, and I'm making a decision. Are you going to make the books, or are you going to move on? We got to clear out some space here because it's getting a little crazy. So thank you so much for watching this video. We will talk to you again soon. Take care.